Hi there. Are you going to be traveling for the holidays? Are you going to be going over the river and through the woods to see your family and relatives? Well, in this edition of College Soccer Recruiting Insider Secrets, we're going to let you know how that can help you make your decision of picking a school. It's really easy on this edition of College Soccer Recruiting Insider Secrets.
Hi, I've got a homework assignment for you. Don't worry, it's easy, and I'm going to help you with this. When you're traveling for the holidays, what we want you to do is really simple. When you go to wherever you're going, on the way, just stop at a school and visit it. Just drive through. I'm going to tell you the 5 things you just need to look for to see if this is a school for you. This is the perfect exercise if you have not picked a school yet. Even if this is a school you don't want to go to, we'll show you how to help you find the perfect school for you. I think I might know what you're thinking. You're thinking, I don't need to visit schools. I have an idea of what schools I want to go. Why would I want to spend time on a campus that I don't want to go to? Let me ask you a question. If you could have any car, drive any car or truck or van that you want, do you know what that car would be or what that vehicle would be? Well, of course you do. Why do you know that? You know that because you've been on the highway, you've seen all kinds of cars. You know what kind of colors you like. You know what if you want a convertible, 2-door, 4-door, pickup truck, van, whatever you want, SUV. Why do you do that? Because you've seen so many different types. Now, with thousands of colleges out there and you're trying to pick one, don't you think you owe it to yourself to see all the different types there are? So even if this is a school you don't want to go to, if you find these 5 things that we're talking about and look at those, it'll help you make a decision on if the school you like is really the perfect school for you. Here we go. When you get on campus, first thing, just to quick tell you a story. When I used to go on a campus with my team, we'd come in the team bus and we'd come in for an away game, obviously. And my players, I could hear them in the back of the bus. They are shredding the campus that we're on, saying, this is horrible, this is ugly, who would go to school here? Or even the other way around, this is beautiful, what a great school. And they would talk about all the different things they see. That's all we want you to do. Those players had their mind made up if that school was a nice school or not in the next few minutes. And you can as well. The first thing, of course, you want to look for is the soccer facilities, the athletic facilities. See what they look like. Do you like it? How would you compare it? Does it look clean, up to date? Is it something that a field you want to play on? Can you envision yourself playing in that kind of a stadium? Okay, the second thing you should look at, and it's actually really the most important thing, is the dorms. What is the living arrangements? Why is that the most important? Because that's where you're going to spend the most time. You're going to be there every night going to sleep. You're going to study there. You're going to hang out with your friends there. What are those dorms like? And again, get an idea. See what it is. Are they up to date? Are they modern? What do they have? What can you find out? Can you walk in and see what those are? Do they look like they're brand new? Get an idea. Are they apartments now, which is kind of the trend on a lot of campuses? Okay, the third thing that we want to look at is the student center. The student center is obviously where everybody who's a commuter student, they're going to go there between classes. It's kind of the place where everything is happening on your campus. So that's a great place to see. I'll give you an idea. I know a school in Texas that if you go into that student center, they have a full-size movie theater, popcorn, the whole bit. They got a Starbucks. They also have 2 or 3 nationally known restaurant chains there, fast food restaurant chains. Great place to be. And everything, of course, they have a regular school cafeteria, a bookstore, everything you could want. It's all really nice. It's airy, it's open, big, bright. It's a great place. A couple hours away, I know another Division I school where you go to that student center. It's not good. And that's being friendly. That's being nice. I think it's furniture that maybe your grandmother sat on when she was in college, and it was cinder block. It was horrible. It's not a very nice place. There's no national restaurant chains there. There's no Starbucks. There's no bookstore. It's not pretty. I was just recently up in Colorado, and I was walking on a campus during the Thanksgiving break, and I walked on a campus and the student center was closed, but we looked in the windows and we could see it. It was brand new. It looked really nice. It was a couple years old. It was bright. It was airy. It looked like a great place to be. And so again, check out the student center. So soccer facilities, the dorms, the resident halls, and the student center. The fourth place, and you might be kind of odd why to check this and why to look for this, is actually the recreational or student rec facilities, the rec anything like that, intramurals, some of those that goes by different names. But it's the place where the normal student goes, and they play basketball, join the flag football teams, work out, lift weights, all those kind of things. The reason that's so important is because that's so important to college students. And so the university is going to spend a lot of time making sure that that place looks great. Okay, the fifth place you want to look for, and it sounds kind of strange, it's actually not looking for anything, but it's looking for construction. Construction. Why? Because obviously when you're traveling, no one wants construction on the highways. But if you have construction on a campus, that means the university has money. That means they're building, they're developing, things are growing. And usually they always have to be doing something. So look around. Was the dorms brand new? Can you tell? Was there a sign that these dorms are only a couple years old? The athletic facilities, the student center, or is there construction? Are they building a new English building? Whatever it is that they're building, if there's construction going on, that's always a positive sign. So don't be frustrated when you see construction on campus. Make sure construction on campus is a good sign. That means the university has money, resources to move forward, and they're continually trying to develop and get better. Just like you, right, as a soccer player and as a student. So nothing wrong with that. The final thing we want to try to talk about when you do this is the most important thing on any campus, and that's the people. When you go there during a holiday break, every campus is not going to look its best. Big parking lots are going to be empty. No one's anywhere. There's no life. There's nothing there that kind of gives you an idea of a flavor of what the university is all about. A lot of coaches like to say, oh, we have beautiful buildings and things like that when they're recruiting, or I used to anyways. But the thing I wish I could show you is the people. We have such great people at our university. And that's what the thing is about it. So you don't have an idea of maybe what the people and things are like. You just have an idea of what the environment is like. And that's a big difference. I'm going to give you a great example. I went to see a Division III school, and they have a nationally ranked men's soccer team and a nationally ranked women's soccer team. And they're always usually in the top 25, always great programs. I went to see their field, just like I just told you to do. It's a turf field, artificial turf. But guess what? It's also so the men's soccer team and the women's soccer team practice and play their games on that field. Fine, no problem. You're good with that. Me too. No problem with that. But guess what? The football team also practices and plays their games there. And at night, when they turn on the lights during the week, intramurals is going on there as well. The dorms, they were terrible. I didn't get the chance to see the student center, but I got a chance to see the cafeteria, and it was nothing to be excited about. Now here's the thing. How are they so good? Because they have great coaches, great people, great players, and that's what is getting people excited about going to that school. So the facilities and things are all really nice, but at the end of the day, it comes down to the people. So I hope I'm not confusing you, because I just told you to go look at those 5 things and get an idea about it. Keep in mind, at the end of the day, it's the people, not the buildings, that's going to make the difference in your experience. Okay, thanks for sticking with me so far. So here's what you've done. Think about this, what you've done. You're driving to go see your relatives or go celebrate the holidays somewhere. You see a campus, or a campus, the college is on the way. You pull off, you go look at their soccer facilities. You go look at their dorms, the resident halls. You look at their intramural programs and the intramural buildings. And of course, you look and see if there's construction, and you look at the student center. Now you've got an idea. Great. And you're like, I'm never going to go to this school. It's too close. It's too small. It's Division III. I want to be Division I, or whatever it is. That's fine. Now, let's say your favorite school is New Mexico Tech. I don't think there is a New Mexico Tech. Let's say that's it. Now you walk onto that campus and you see their student center, a place you really want to go to. You can compare it to all the different schools you've thought of, and you can say, this isn't very nice, or it is very nice. You see the dorms, and you can compare it to what the other dorms are like. This is giving you an idea of making your decision about what's important to you. So many students pick just 2 or 3, maybe 4 schools to look at, because they're schools they wanted to check out, and then they make their decision. Little do they know what's out there. Why is this so important? Here's an interesting fact. Did you know right now in the NCAA transfer portal, the #1 sport of athletes that want to transfer is soccer? And guess what, women's soccer? You're leading everybody. It tells me that some people aren't really doing a great job of looking at all the different options. So again, just go look at these different schools, get an idea of what you like. Think about the story I told in the beginning about what kind of car do you want. You drive, you see a convertible when you go by, and you don't want that convertible. You have an idea at least of what you want. You have an idea in your mind of what your school should look like. and you have an idea of what you're willing to deal with. Maybe the student center isn't great. That's fine. The place I was telling you about where the student center was horrible, unbelievable apartments for the athletes to live in, amazing ones. So it wouldn't matter to me either. I'd pick that school if I had to.
Thanks for watching this edition of College Soccer Recruiting Insider Secrets. Good luck on your holiday travels. First and foremost, be safe. If you like this episode, hit the like button. That would be fantastic. You can subscribe. It's free. And if you have any questions, you can email us below. We receive emails all the time and be glad to answer your questions to help you pick the perfect school for you. Again, be safe out there. Thanks for watching College Soccer Recruiting Insider Secrets.